Yeah, and it's so insulting to women as well, because it's like, well, hang on. So in order for me to have value, I just have to emulate a man. And there's like, how beautiful is it and wonderful that there are women who are in the home, who are nurturing their children. Let's recognize that and raise it up and say how beautiful, and say to young girls, yeah, of course you can be a CEO and a lawyer and a surgeon, but you can also be a mother and a wife, and that's a beautiful thing as well. But we're too busy
telling them. It's not just a beautiful thing, it guarantees the existence of humanity. It actually guarantees the very existence of us. And so it's like, it's not just a beautiful thing. It is something which is secretly, this is the thing about the feminine, which is so hard, I think, for people to kind of understand. It's hard to talk about. You don't want to desacralize it, but it has something to do with secret power. It has something to do with the idea. So it's difficult because the value of the feminine is in its hidden, powerful, secret influence. I always try to help people kind of hint at the secret. It's like the influence of women, the idea that women didn't have influence on society is the stupidest thing that you could say. Women have had massive influence on society. They have transformed empires. They have destroyed empires. They have done so much. But the type of influence they have was not usually the influence of the person standing up on the pedestal. Right? It was the person standing next to that person or behind them or not seeing, but who is also having massive influence. And in Christianity, you see that especially. Christianity, you see that from the time of Pontius Pilate, when his wife said, don't deal with this, be careful with this person. I had a dream. And Pontius Pilate didn't listen to his wife. But then you have other examples where Constantine's mother, you have the Cappadocian fathers, their sister, every single king, Saint Vladimir of Kiev, his mother, and the first kings the first kings in France, all the first Christian kings, there's always a woman who's Christian first, always. And so it's like there's all these secret influences that if you just take 1 second to look at history, you see these powerful women shine, but it's just that it's not the same type of power and it's not the same type of power and glory. It's a different type of it, but it's there all through history.
Yeah, that's really interesting. Is it also the case of Mary opening up the space for Jesus at the wedding at Cana?
Exactly. That is the type of it. That's the type of all of it. That story, if you can enter into the secret of that story, it is mind-blowing because it really has to do with exactly what you said. It has to do with opening the space.